Hello and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be talking about this revolt, as you can see by the news article, within the Liberal Party of Canada against their leader, who's been the Liberal leader for about, I believe, 12 years now, and Prime Minister of Canada for 9 years now, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. I've talked about him before on the channel about a couple weeks back, so it's been a bit since I've really touched on Canadian politics, but we are here back again. Now, since last time I touched on Canadian politics, there have been several things that have happened, which, I can't all go over and analyze in this video, but to cut it short, there were some no confidence votes by the opposition Conservative Party. There was three of them. They all failed. Justin Trudeau and Pierre, they exchanged words, disagreements, whatever. But recently, there has been some really bad news for Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. And if you look at my community page, which you probably don't, but if you do, you could see that Justin Trudeau has been in really big trouble, and that I believe Justin Trudeau will not make it to 2025 as Liberal leader or even Prime Minister. And I believe Canada will probably have a new Prime Minister by 2025. Now, remember that Justin Trudeau is hoping to have another election by next fall, somewhere around October or November of 2025. Now, remember that the last federal election that Canada had was September of 2021. The Liberals won that election, but really nothing really changed in that election, as I said in the last video when I touched Canadian politics. But anyways, so here's some articles that are really interesting to me. So this is by, I believe, Politico. Let me check. Yeah, this is Politico. So this is Politico. So this is inside the slow, super polite revolt against Justin Trudeau. So, like I said, these past couple weeks, past month have been really bad for Justin Trudeau. He's had a couple of no confidence votes. Of course, all of them failed. But if you're Justin Trudeau, you're really happy about it. You don't want to be removed. So when the no confidence votes came down, the Liberals voted against it, the Democrats voted against it, the Conservatives voted for it, and they were outnumbered by the Liberals and the Democrats. So Justin Trudeau, got to live to fight another day. But there have been some reportings of some Liberal MPs within his party that want Justin Trudeau to resign as leader. They believe if he continues on, things are only going to get worse. And that they are going to lose power by the next election, which I believe will happen anyway. I don't really think there's anything that's going to save the Liberals. I believe the Conservatives will probably win the next election, but that's within a year's time. Who knows what happens in a year? Maybe Trudeau is gone. Maybe he's not, and something changes, but I really can't see it happening. And so, anyways, like I was saying, there's a group of Liberal MPs that are trying to work on removing Justin Trudeau as leader of the Liberal Party, but they're trying to do it in a quiet way. They don't want to embarrass the Prime Minister. As you see there, embarrass the Prime Minister. So, since Parliament returned this fall, a group of Liberal members of Parliament has been organizing in closed rooms not far from the Prime Minister's office, plotting how they might persuade him to go. So, you see these Liberal MPs, they're trying to get Justin Trudeau out, and they're doing it really close to his office, which, if I was trying to remove the leader of my party, I think I'd want to do it in somewhere where, it's not so close to his office. Like, what if he exits and Ali walks into this? But, hey, what the hell do I know about Canadian Parliament? I'm an American. Anyway, so they want it to be very private and never become public. However, unfortunately for these Liberal MPs, it has become public. Many people, like me, are noticing this, and it's looking very bad for Justin Trudeau. And there seems to be a lot of infighting in the Liberal Party. Now you're probably saying, well, if there's these groups of Liberal MPs, I highly doubt, they're fighting, they're arguing. But you'd be wrong with that, as some of them has come out in to support Justin Trudeau, including one of his cabinet members. Go up here. Canada's minister who is quitting voices confidence in Trudeau. So he is supporting Justin Trudeau. Now this came out yesterday, which, like I said, really caught my eye. I don't know what this is doing to me. I lost the title. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Anyway, so this guy is voicing support for Justin Trudeau. So not everyone is saying, I want Justin Trudeau to be gone. Some are saying, I still have confidence in him. Look at this. So one of four Canadian cabinet members who are stepping down said on Friday that he has confidence in Liberal Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, and he played down polls predicting the Liberals will badly lose in the next election. Now, I believe for a long time that the Liberals will badly lose in this next election. However, it's very long away. It's going to take some time until we get to the next election, until we really, really see, if the Liberals are going to lose or if they're going to, pull off a miracle. We don't know what's going to happen in a year's time. And if we could look at the polling, now it's been quite a bit since I've looked at the polling, but as you can see, the Conservatives still have a strong lead. There was a little bit ago that the Democrats were catching up with the Liberals, but now it looks like that has really faded. As you can see, look, they actually had the lead in the one poll and kind of closed this one, but now they seem to really, just that lead that Liberals has are starting to get big again. So, good for Trudeau, I guess. It's kind of like a small yay. Just. But anyways, Justin Trudeau, or the Liberal Party, or he has 4 cabinet ministers who will not seek re-election. So this is even more bad news for Justin Trudeau. It's just getting worse and worse, and it just makes more sense of why people inside his own party just had enough and they want him gone. So reading this Prime Minister shuffles, and and this comes after Justin Trudeau announced a shuffle cabinet. I probably should have started with that. I kind of forgot about that, and just reading this, I remember. So this Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will reshuffle his cabinet at a time when his leadership is increasingly fragile. So I guess Justin Trudeau was starting to feel the heat. Him announcing a cabinet reshuffle, I guess, is him trying to fight back, him trying to fend off the threats of being removed from his party. Now remember, there have been other leaders that have either been removed or came close to being removed. If you remember, former Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, a lot of Conservative MPs, when the Conservatives were in charge, there were a lot of no confidence votes, and he came close to having a no confidence vote. If he did, it'd be the first time since 2022. And of course, we also had Joe Biden, who recently dropped out of the race early in this summer, who, after having a poor debate performance, there were several calls within the Democrat Party that said, I think Joe Biden should do what's best for the party and resign, and eventually Joe Biden did. Kamala Harris is now in the race. So we're seeing a very interesting thing for Justin Trudeau, or the same thing for Justin Trudeau. The only problem with this whole thing is if Justin Trudeau says, okay, I'm going to resign as party leader and prime minister, there's no, successor for him. Maybe deputy prime minister. I don't know who's deputy prime minister. I'd have to look into that and maybe make another video on it. But yeah, so that's the only problem I see with this whole thing. If they can find a replacement, if they can, get in line, then maybe Justin Trudeau is really screwed. But for now on, I don't really see a replacement in order, and so it's not looking good for Justin Trudeau, and we're gonna see more. We're gonna find out more, and as news comes in through here, we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know if anything else happens. The news has been slow with Canadian politics, as it always is, and we'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens, and I'll let you guys know if anything updates. I'll let you know on the community page. Please check out for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.